Ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges, and of course, respectable opponents, today I will be the first speaker on the proposition team for today's debate. For today's debate topic is this House, as parents of working class families, would allocate most of their money to support the most talented child in the family. And I will be proposing some of my arguments. Now, before we start, I would like to define some keywords that I found on today's motions. First, which is allocate money. Second, it is support. And third, talented child. Now, of course, allocated money can just mean moving your money or solely put some your money onto a certain thing, while support is it can be definitions like something that you help others by either through empathy or sympathy, while talented child can just mean a kid that that has potential for the future in in a in the family members. Now, okay. Now, without wasting any more time, I would like to propose some of my argument. For my first argument, which is better future for the family. If you think about it, if you're parents of a working class in the family and you would invest your money to support the most talented child in the family, they will have a better chance of getting a better future for not only the child but also the family. Like imagine this, you have two children, right? And one of them is talented while the other one is not capable of doing anything. If you support on for those that can't do anything, they are not capable of doing anything, then you're just gonna be wasting your money on that child that can't do anything. But the only thing they will probably the child use that money that you invest on them will probably do like either something that it can be something illegal as well, and they can also use that money to like either buy games or any other thing that can actually fulfill your life. But this is where these motions come in handy, because if you support the child, on the other hand, the child that has talented and have potential for the future, if you invest or allocate all your money to that talented child, they will have a better reasoning on what to use that money on for the future. Now, of course, while if you just like I said before, if you just allocate your money into the most talented child, then they can literally help you, not only you, but also help people on the future, and they can make businesses and stuff. But more on that later. Now, of course, when it comes to allocating your money to the most talented child, of course, this can be some investment, which leads to my next argument, so my second argument, which is good early investment. Now, what does that mean? Well, by that I mean, if you invest your money or allocate your money to the talented child in the future for the future, it is more likely that talented child that get the investment money from you can literally make a career, not to only get more money, but also support their family. Because if you think about it, if you solely support or just allocate your money or invest your money on a talented child in the family, it is more likely in the future they will have a bigger and better career, and not only they will make more money in the future as well from the businesses and career they have made, and use that money from your investment, they can literally support your family or our family in this case, and can really help a lot for the future, because like they can support their parents, their siblings, or many other family members in their family tree branch, and this can be really helpful. Like I said before, this can be helpful and fulfilling for those if in the future, and it can be a really great investment. Now, speaking of supporting, this leads to my last and third argument, which is supporting and inspiring family members and others. Like I said before, if you invest or allocate your money to the talented child in the beginning, it is more likely that they will use that money for good use. For example, they use the money that you invest on for them for their career. And if they have a career, they will have a business. And with a business, they make money, and they can use that money to support their family. Not only supporting but also inspire others, like for example, the talented child can be a source of inspiration for their siblings or many others too. Another example of this, like we've been there before, we've idolized someone, we look up to someone that has succeeded in life, and then that actually bring us so much inspiration, right? We've been inspired by others people's success. If you think about it, we've done this before, and it really give up the boost our ego and can literally help others and just make a better future for us because we tend to get inspired by those people that have succeeded in life as well. Now, like I said before in the beginning of my first argument, be a better future for the family. Like, yes, of course. If you, let's say, you invest your money or allocate your money to the talented child, they can literally make a living out of that. Even if it's a small amount of investment, they can literally use that money to make a bigger career for themselves, and they can literally help others as well. This also impact the economy, also the economy as well, because if they have like a huge business from that small amount of investment, this happens a lot. Even though the investment can be really small, but this small investment can literally help for those who are in need, because those small investment can literally start a whole new career or business, and that whole new career and business, which means more opening jobs, and they can help other people find better jobs, and they can literally support others as well. It's like a full cycle when you think about it, because once you support or invest or allocate your money to that talented child, they can literally, like I said before many times, they can literally make a big career and make more money to help those that are in need and support their own family as well. It's like a huge cycle. Now, one of you might be saying, well, isn't that not equal? Well, guess what? It's kind of a win-win situation. You know why? Because even if they don't allocate their money or invest their money on the child that's not capable of doing anything, they can they can literally invest the money on the kid that is like talented, and they can make a business career out of it, right? Like I said before, and they can literally support their siblings as well that is not capable of doing anything. And this goes back as well for their other siblings, get inspired by those that are talented and have done everything they have done to make everything possible for the future. Like I said before, a full cycle. It's like a really good investment, like early investment, because this can really inspire other people, and not only other people but also their siblings in the family. This happens a lot in the real life world, and this can be really good for the future, because if we only invest on kids or children that is like capable of doing lots of things, they have potential, and it is worth it for you to do this investment. And for my conclusion is that it is very good for you to support and invest your money that you have made for your talented child, because it can really make a big difference in the world and for your family as well. So which in that case, so with that said and done, I rest my case, and thank you for your attention.